Okay, I came out today. I wanted to gather just a handful of mushrooms. There's still a few oysters out. And I came across these brick caps, winter mushrooms. Brick cap leads way to the coloration. It's November 9th. I'm going to go ahead and cut these because they got a little leftover meatloaf that I want to go ahead and add these to. Brick caps. Okay, I have my winter mushrooms. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the stems, as the stems seem to be are a little tough. Now, for example's sake, once again, I'm going to show the difference in mushroom size and slightly in color. Now, these are medium caps. This is a large cap. I'm going to remove that stem because that's going to be a little tough. And I'm going to show the size as compared to my hand. Is that a winter mushroom? Is that a brick cap? Yes, but it's a large brick cap, full size. Here is a cap a little smaller. And again, a little smaller yet. Now here are some small brick caps, which I have removed. Now, I picked some oysters and I'm going to clean them as well. Now from the medium and larger ones, again I'm going to remove the stem, as the stems tend to be a little tough. Okay. On the smaller ones, I leave the stems because they're more tender. But again, it's personal discretion and it's up to you whether you want to remove them or leave them. Maybe they're a little tough for you. I've also found some oyster mushrooms, and I'm going to go ahead and clean them real quick. And I'm going to cook these and add them to meatloaf that I've already prepared before. And I showed the meatloaf that I prepared with mushrooms as well. Okay, I've went ahead and cleaned my winter mushrooms, my oysters, and as I said before, keep it simple with mushrooms. Unless you're a gourmet cook, if you're a gourmet cook, that's fine. You can get it as elaborate as you want, but I tend to keep it simple. So I'm going to go ahead, cook my mushrooms, and add it to the meatloaf. And I'm going to prepare mushroom gravy from Campbell's Mushroom Soup, which already has the commercial mushrooms in them. And I'm going to make a gravy and add that and mix that all together. Now I'm going to go ahead and microwave these with some butter and get them prepped up to add with the meatloaf and the mushroom soup gravy. Okay, I'm going to prepare all of these with some butter. A little more. A little sea salt. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and microwave this for 4 minutes. Okay, I'm going to add in my meatloaf to a bowl, and I've added mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, in the meatloaf itself. I'm going to break the meatloaf up. Okay, I'm going to add in my winter mushrooms mixed with oysters. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and smother it all with my Campbell's mushroom soup gravy. Stir it a little bit to make sure it's good and smothered. I'm going to add a little fresh ground pepper to the mix. Then I'm going to go ahead and microwave it for about 4 minutes to get it good and hot. And there you have it. Leftover meatloaf with oyster mushrooms, winter mushroom gravy. The gravy is with Campbell's soup, which has agaricus that you buy in a store, the white button mushrooms, and also pink bottoms, which are in the same family as, they're agaricus, they're in the same family as the white button mushrooms. So we actually have 3 types of mushrooms in there.